Dejan Ljubicic just walking away, trying to compose himself. All the Köln fans were telling me today they wanted to be part of the fun, part of the title race story. And now all eyes on Dejan Ljubicic up against Jan Sommer. Maybe the biggest moment of this Bundesliga season. And Ljubicic for Köln. Coolly into the net.
From the way we hear that Cologne, Köln have levelled from the spot. 1-1 in the game at the Stadion. So all score in Cologne. And the corner sent in here for Mainz. And forced away. This title race has still a long way to run. So as things stand now, they'll be champions here. He's on his in Vadsen. Oh, you can see that news from Cologne. There's a Köln fan here. What that means, the levelling goal for the Billy Goats, means even a defeat here, and they're champions. Marco Reus. Blocked off here by Stefan Bell. Reus is there again for Dortmund. It's Duranville's cross towards Modeste. Zula. Mukoko. Alain played it wide to Duranville. Oh, and Duranville has given away the free kick. So as things stand here, the fans outside, the fans inside here will know that even a defeat as it stands here, if Bayern fail to win, then Dortmund will be, for the first time for 11 long years, champions of the Bundesliga. An extraordinary season, incredible final day, which is not done yet. Vadsen for Onisivo here for Mainz. There's Aaron Martin with it. Wow. Well, fans, I'm sure, have seen the score from Cologne. Köln level now in the game with Bayern. So they're back on top, but only just. We're back with Kobel here for Dortmund.
This is too much for me, Dan. I'm actually trying to cope with the situation. Of course the fans know. I don't know if the team knows. Sometimes you get a hint of it by the reactions, of course, of the fans. But anything can happen in this remaining 8 minutes plus additional time. So it would be best for Dortmund to maybe score another one and level this game, get at least 1 point.
Here is Onisivo again. They break away here with bodies. It's been picked up by Guerrero now for Mukoko. Mukoko still. Blocked off by Bale. Dortmund free kick. Well, the gap before kickoff was 2 points. Bayern now will take just the one as things stand.
This would, of course, be a championship decision in the most dramatic way possible. Dortmund not being able to do it on their own, but getting help out of Cologne.
In here by Marco Reus! Oh, and it's somehow gone wide. How on earth have they scored just 1 goal so far today?
It's incredible. It's chance after chance. He does take that ball a little away from the goal, actually, Mats Hummels, with this header, instead of getting it towards the goal.
If he leaves that goes in from Marco Reus.
It's a hard task then for Finn Dahmen, that's for sure.
Wow.
And Herbert Heiner tried to come to terms with it. The outpouring of Kölsch joy. And an outpouring of Dortmund joy as well. And Goretzka has been replaced, so they've substituted the substitute. Doesn't happen too often outside of injuries. Musiala is on the pitch now. Mathys Tel on the pitch as well. Here's Musiala, can be a magician. And Tel straight away getting on the ball here for Bayern. Up a dead end though. Kimmich has it. Misplaced pass. And Thielmann trying to come away with the ball, but running running into Dayo Upamecano. Now stress levels at their highest for Bayern. Köln really want this. And it's slithering away from Bayern at the moment. The Meisterschale that they've won 10 times in a row, had designs on making it 11. Not favourites coming into play, but the situation turned around to their advantage. Musiala on. Mazraoui went off. 5 minutes to go. As I mentioned, Köln and Dortmund do have a fan friendship. Both NRV clubs, Nordrhein-Westfalen, this industrial state here in the west. Upamecano, Pedersen had ventured forward. Hasn't seen an awful lot of game time, only 5 appearances prior to this one.
5 more minutes. Well, the tension is beyond nail-biting. The Bundesliga, a league like no other this season at the top. And here, real concern over, I think Haller is the player on the turf.
Yeah, it is Sebastian Haller who's lying down there. There might have been a collision of heads, but he signals no, there was an elbow involved. I didn't see it from this angle, actually. It all went so very quick. Maybe this is another look. It is Stefan Bell who stretches out his arm. We'll see again from this angle, a little better. Yeah, he kind of swipes through the face of Sebastian Haller. He seems to maybe collected a bloody nose.
Jude Bellingham on the sideline, still leading, still inspiring his teammates, still at just 19. A boy who became a man a long, long time ago. Finn Dahmen here will restart for Mainz. This race is not run yet, make no mistake about that. Dahmen away for the 05ers. Headed back to goalkeeper Korbel, who now quickly bowls out to release Niklas Süle. Emre Can. Guerrero's cross towards Modeste, and a corner of Aaron Martin. Set piece, and to play 3 minutes.
The drama continues until the end. The most tantalising title race in any top European league. And we're none the wiser in terms of who's going to win that Meisterschale. Chabot had stepped forward, that leaves a bit of a gap, and it's Tell, and they continue here. Leroy Sané racing in. Schwebe, crucial save from Marvin Schwebe. Ay, 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 ay. Bayern try again. Gnabry. Musiala. Have we just witnessed a big moment? And the Bayern players who weren't involved racing onto the pitch to celebrate. Likewise, Hasan Salihamidzic. Leave it to the young magician, Jamal Musiala. Köln crestfallen, Dortmund crestfallen. It has all turned around again. And Bayern, with their second goal of the day, stand to be champions.
Wow, I'm actually speechless. What's happening here? But what an action from Jamal Musiala, and that shows again the action and the quality he has. It's just, these touches are phenomenal, and this finish as well. And there was so much will and so much belief in the shot, and he knew probably before he even hit the ball that this is going to be his goal, because there was so much conviction in this ball as well. He wanted this ball, he wanted to finish himself, and he did this. And then the whole Bayern bench exploded. Everyone was obviously in the air, stood up, jumped up, was celebrating, and now we have a very exciting last probably 4, 5, 6 minutes in both stadiums.
And there you see the two scores, 2-1 in both matches. And that combination would mean Bayern are the champions. Dortmund have an awful lot to do. Well, the card has got to come out here. Thielmann is the player who sees yellow.
Players probably felt that it's not going. The reaction on the stands, the crowd got a little quieter.
Hummel's header. Falls here to Eamon Barkok. Marcus Ingvartsen. Aron Martin. Ingvartsen. The cross in here, over the bar. Well, only Siva there could have sealed the game and maybe condemned Dortmund for good there with that header. Didn't take it, chance has gone. To play 5 additional minutes now to find 2 goals to win the game and the title. Rainer's cross. Up goes Modeste, it's met by Hank Olsen.
And the shot is blocked there from Barkok, but they get the throw-in. And another substitutions.
Yeah, they're going to send on here from the bench Marlon Mustafa, placing the man whose goal is going to be maybe the season's deciding goal here. Onisivo for Mainz, now their new record scorer in the Bundesliga. Hummels. To play now, there are 4 minutes. Mustafa on here to Barkok. Barkok in for Mustafa! Oh, he's over the bar with it. Well, they've missed here now, Mainz, in added time. 2 enormous chances.
I mean, it should be Dortmund getting these chances this late, but it is Mainz actually appearing now in front of Gregor Kobel.
Duranville. Duranville still, little give and go here. And clipped in, met by Fernandes. Here's Marcus Ingvartsen.
Well, they're all waiting now, and they know what's happening in Dortmund. Manuel Neuer, of course, very much part of the team, even though he hasn't been able to play in this new calendar year. Not Dortmund's day, apparently. Köln certainly played their part in reigniting Dortmund hopes. And Bayern, Pavard, in no hurry. What they don't need is a late accident here, Julia.
Definitely not. But you can't hold anything against Köln. They played their hearts out, but the Bayern team came back, they fought back, they showed mentality. What a knockout and setback that was to concede that 1-1 and actually having your hands off that Meisterschale, the trophy again. And this is something that shows character. If Bayern actually make it to lift up that trophy and coming back from that tough game with this great goal from Musiala, this young guy, 19 years old, who has to do this and who has to bring his team forward again, just shows how much they're lacking of just leaders and players who are going forward.
Stefan Baumgart didn't want to watch.
It's Rainer's corner. Even Kobel's in there now. Hummels with a header. Stefan Bell with a clearance. Well, Kobel here racing back. The goal's open here for Barreiro to try and find it, but it does just run here for Gregor Kobel. 90 more seconds. Kobel long and high. The ball helped on for Alain! Oh, the flag's up! The flag's up! It won't count! How close was this?
It was a good step or so that Sebastian Haller was ahead of Stefan Bell. And even though it was a beautiful goal, it is the right call to take it back because of offside.
And those faces tell the story of the day.
heading for that scenario now. Choupo-Moting, and it will be a Köln throw. Thomas Müller, Radio Müller as they call him, always the conductor of the orchestra, phone in hand. Just trying to keep everyone updated. Upamecano, sometimes the big boot will do. Check of the watch from referee Sven Jablonski. And they want to hear that final whistle, the Bayern players. They're going to get their wish any second now. There it is! Bayern are the champions again. That is the likely position here, with Dortmund still playing, but trailing. The Bayern players here feel it is done.
Mustafa. Mats Hummels. Back to Kobel. We are now beyond the shown 5 minutes. It's now beyond a miracle, surely. High towards Modeste. Guerrero chasing. A throw in for Dortmund here. The time now is surely scarce.
Yeah, this is not enough. Even if Dortmund would score with this attack, they probably won't get another chance to do so, and they need 2 goals, as we know.
Niklas Süle. Süle shots! Oh, they need 1 more goal now, but is there time for it? 96 minutes. Niklas Süle on the day levels. 1 more goal now, and they're champions. But is there time for 1 more chance to find that goal?
Yeah, it's a beautiful goal and brilliantly made from Niklas Süle, how he takes this ball back from his right on his left foot. But there will be probably a couple of seconds just left. And that's probably the story of the game. It took too long for Dortmund.
Is there time? Is there 1 more chance for the Schwarzgelben? If they can find it and the goal, they win the Bundesliga. Emre Can, we play on still. Ball lie hit, high for Hummels. Modeste, wouldn't fall. Cleared away. Is there 1 more chance? Guerrero back in. This has to go in. Up goes Darman, the punch away. There's Süle again with a challenge. Ball won there by Süle. But now they're wide open again. Barkok onto Mustafa. Heartbreak at the death for Dortmund.
It's 2-2, so you never quite know. And we will update you, but they're celebrating now properly as they race over to their fans, to the Gästeblock. Because I think they have realised, well, I'm hearing it's not yet over in Dortmund. There's general confusion here. But the Bayern players, all as one, made the move over towards their fans as if they had got the word. And, well, let's just keep you updated, because they are still playing in Dortmund.
And if they still play, everything can still happen. But I don't know why they're already celebrating. I saw some FaceTime calls on the phones as well, maybe with someone who's in the stadium. But I think Joshua Kimmich says still it's not over. But
now it is over. It has finished 2-2, and Bayern can exhale. Now they have the title. Now we can say it officially, once and for all. Bayern are the champions for the 11th year in a row. The Rekordmeister doing it again. With the pressure on today here in Köln, Dortmund made it a bit twitchy near the end. Couldn't come up with a 3rd goal. A Bayern win, a Dortmund draw. Bayern, the best team in Germany.
yes, unbelievable. What a game we saw. They were switching positions again today during the time of these 90 minutes. And I think these pictures just speaking for themselves. I don't know if it's more joy or is it more release to also finish this season, this exhausting season for Bayern, for these players with so many changes, with so many ups and downs and dips in the road. And I think now being celebrated with this final just shows how exciting this whole Bundesliga season was. Everything could still happen in the last minutes, in this last day of the...
Yusufa Moukoko, a young man with high dreams of winning a title, being that young. And they came so close. I would say the second half overall, there was the right kind of effort still. It was a little sloppy on the defensive end, but of course more urgency going forward. That was missing. The pace in passing, the pace in the overall game was missing a little bit. And that's why the first half was determined for the outcome of this game.
And these are moments of high emotion, of course. It's all so raw, all so fresh. The wounds, the pain, the damage. Young men like Duranville, his first game for the club today, to come on and make his debut. Jude Bellingham didn't get on today. Wanted so much to win the title here in German football. He can't face the cameras. Of course he can't.
Manuel Neuer receives the Meisterschale. It is for Bayern München, 11 titles in a row. And this, the Meisterschale, that looked as though it had slipped from Bayern's grasp. But now they have a firm hold of it.